Parts of the plants. We know the parts of the plants are flower, fruits, leaf, roots. So all these are known as vegetative parts of the plants. But flowers are the reproductive parts of the plant. Reproduction in plants. Reproduction is the process of producing young ones from their parents. Reproduction is what? Reproduction is the process of producing young ones from their parents. So the mode of reproduction in the plants, first one is asexual reproduction and second one is sexual reproduction. And third one is vegetative reproduction. Cell tissues in vegetative reproduction, cell tissues are part of an organ of a plant develops into new organism. Asexual reproduction, single parent is involved, simple division of a plant body into two or more parts of a formation of the spores. Sexual reproduction, two parents are involved, fusion of male and female gametes, reproduce zygote which develop into seed. Asexual reproduction, formation of a new plants from the cell of a single parent. In this asexual reproduction, budding, fragmentation, and spore formation. What is budding? A small bud-like cellular outgrowth called its called bud and is formed on parent cell that develop into an independent organism. For example, in yeast, budding in yeast. Fragmentation. Second one is fragmentation. The adult organism breaks up into two or more pieces called fragments, which grows to become a new plant, Spirogyra. And in fucus, spore formation. Parent plant produce microscopic single or multi-celled spherical bodies which germinates into new plants during favorable condition. For example, in mosses. Vegetative reproduction. Plants' vegetative parts such as root, stem, and leaf is used to produce new plants. Natural method is root, stem, rhizomes, bulb, tubers, culms, leaves. Artificial methods cutting, grafting, layering, and tissue culture. Roots. Tuberous roots of dahlia, sweet potato, and stems. Most common for vegetative propagation. Different kinds of vegetative reproduction. Plants' vegetative parts such as root, stem, and leaf is used to produce new plants. And these vegetative reproductions can be done by the two methods like natural method and artificial method. In natural methods, that means roots, stems uh, are used, but in artificial methods, cutting, grafting, layering, and tissue cultures, that means are required. So, the vegetative reproduction by roots. In some plants like dahlia, sweet potatoes, that means their roots are required to produce new plants. And in some plants, that means stems are required, like runners and underground stems. Underground stems, like ginger, turmeric, and banana, and in onions, and tubers and culms are required. Tubers in the eyes give rise to the new plants in potato. In some plants, leaves are required, like bryophyllum. Leaves develop small buds called adventitious buds on their margins, and these grow into new plants once get touch with the soil. So, in bryophyllum, that means leaves are required to produce new plants. Some artificial methods of vegetative reproduction, cutting, grafting, and layering and tissue culture. All these are the that means artificial methods of reproduction. Sexual reproduction. The sexual reproduction is the formation of new plants through the fusion of male and female gametes carried out the flowering plants. Flowers are the reproductive organ of a plant. Flowers. are the reproductive organ of a plant. Complete or bisexual flowers contains both male and female reproductive cells, have all the four parts: sepals, petals, stamen, and pistil. Incomplete or unisexual flowers. Flowers are a two type. First one is bisexual flowers and second one is unisexual. But in unisexual contains either male or female producing cells, have only three parts like sepals, petals, stamens, or pistil. Means two types of that means flower. First one is bisexual and second one is unisexual. So these are the that means parts of the flower like stamen,